A really fine performer. Fifth highest qualifier for this final. Also fifth on floor.
That's a big tumbling line. Combination through to a double pike. Double, stuck it well. He is known for his superb acrobatic talent. Up layout, 2.5 twist. So far looking so clean and in full control. Now we can see his head nice and low to the floor, only one hand width allowed between the head and the floor on that particular element. Double front, these landings are just magnificent. So near perfect sticks on every single landing. That's going to be hard to beat. I think he threw a little bit more difficulty into that routine. Sometimes they hold back a bit in the qualification, save it for the final. Feels like he's going to score more. Yeah. Feel like he's going to score. Whoa, that's magnificent score. 14.2, 6 difficulty.
But fine. It was just a 10-6.
Pommel horse is probably his most difficult event. It's been described by somebody who knows him well as a survivor event. He has very poor flexibility in his wrists, so he struggles to do this apparatus. You do need a lot of flexibility. Legs apart and he's off.
I know.
Apart from breaking his bones and resetting them, which you wouldn't do. So a fall for Dolci upsets his campaign just in the short term. But another 4 apparatus to go. He doesn't know what his competitors are going to do, so he's just...
6 apparatus, remember, in the all-around final. Just an 11-2 for Dolci. That's actually better than his qualifying score. Get himself back into contention. 5th highest qualifier for the all-around.
Massive 14.4 on this apparatus. His execution was at a 9. And it's very hard to get above anything above a high 8 on rings in execution. Let's see how he goes. Beautiful. Through to the Maltese, and you can see the arm separated from the body. Bounce into that cross. No doubt that it's low enough. And swing into the planche. Precise. Legs, hips, shoulders in line. Showing beautiful control. Timing's good. Nicely rising above the rings and lifts through to the straddle L. And for him now, the dismount will be so critical. Brilliant! That is an amazing performance from Dolci.
Well, Dolci, sweet as. That's a real bonus for him. They'll do it so well off the back of his difficulties with pommels, and he's back. I understand there's an inquiry about the score potentially for James Hall on rings, bringing great credit to themselves as well. Their program's on the move, it would seem.
The same. I think he'll take it. And just vault. Choosing the Driggs, which is exactly the same as what we just saw James Hall do. Can make some ground here if he gets it right. He does. Oh, he's a master.
And he's so tidy.
And he doesn't look very phased at all. He looks really in control, controlling his emotions. He doesn't look too down, doesn't look too up, just in that right zone.
I know what you and I think about judging doesn't matter at all, but I just thought that the judges seemed on the I don't know, on the mean side with his ring score. I looked at.
Well, the trouble is that some of those deductions that are in there are very specific to the apparatus, and without going through the whole rule book, which is 150 pages long, it's all about being relative to the next performer. Whoa, that's a great score.
14-5 though, yes.
So he's lifted again.
Yeah, rings he.
Dolci scored a 14-4, which is a massive score. Qualification. Healy turn, finishes it with the hips really high. It's a really hard move, that one there, from under the bar to handstand with a half turn. Some small leg separations there. Smooth in the straddle front somersault. Clearing the bar well with his legs on the tip belt. It's looking really good. Ever so short on the stutz. He needs a stick. Oh, and he's got it. Oh, almost.
Dolci, always pretty clean. There were just a couple of tiny leg form errors in there that we don't normally see from him, but again, you could... Yeah, Dolci, and a 14 exactly for the Canadian.
He was just a teeny tiny bit out of sorts, not at his sharpest, but still a brilliant score. I'm not sure that he is in line for a medal today, but he'll come close. Stoop, full to the reverse grip, opening out the stoop half quite well. Well, there we are. I've spoken about hardly any gymnast doing the Coleman, and there he is doing it. And now stretched Kachev. He's got a lot of release elements to take its toll from an energy point of view. There's another. Takes a lot of energy to perform each of those release elements. Dismount, good. Not sure it's the 14-4, but
he's
still, yeah.
He's got an elegance about him and control.
See a huge future ahead for him. He's an excellent all-rounder. And that's the Coleman. It's the double tuck with the full twist. And double. And I think sometimes to remember this is his 12th apparatus in 2 days, and the fatigue would be setting in. Some of these gymnasts have apparatus finals coming tomorrow.
Yes.
It's a tough program.
Likewise for the women in apparatus final bar is to be able to regrasp at full stretch. 81.55 is his total, 13.65 on high bar.
Yeah.
But there are two men to the top of the standings. Jarman and Hall, gold and silver for England. Marius Yoyu of Cyprus, the bronze. Close by was Felix Dolci of Canada. Then Karnayenko. New Zealand's Ethan Dick, and a very creditable 9th place. And Clay Mason-Stevens, the surviving Australian after the withdrawal of Jesse.